We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Trent Thornton gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if...
Reined in. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Man, they're going to the batter's box looking to swing, being really aggressive. They've gotten 2 hits on the first 3 pitches of the game. The guy in the mound better figure out a way to nibble on the corners, or otherwise they're going to start hitting him all over the yard.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Here's the 1-1 delivery in the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Ball.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Fisher. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Xander Bogaerts comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Now the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Devers over at second. Pedroia is over at first with one away. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Fisher's under it. Two gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Nick Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nope. And that misses for ball one.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded by Pannone. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. The Blue Jays coming to bat on MLB Network. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First offering on its way. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, this club really wants to see something positive out of Joe Pannone. He's got only 4 hits in his last 10 games. There's not a lot of positive things that you can say about that. The biggest thing, he's just been inconsistent. He'll get a hit, then go 2 games without one. Hopefully he can get something together. I like this guy. I'd like to see him turn it around.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Popped him up. Vasquez will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's had some success, 5 for 11. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Guerrero doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. The 1-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 8 home runs, and an even 20 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Alex Verdugo. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Alex Verdugo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In his career, Vasquez brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. Swing, and he pops him up. On the run is Hernandez, but this will land untouched. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs and 5 driven in. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. A ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Here now is Rafael Devers as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Rafael Devers.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. 4th home run for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Now batting, second baseman, Dustin.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a line drive. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Aboard at first is Pedroia here with nobody out. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1 home. Line drive base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. And he is in there. And the run is in to score from second. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. So it's second and third following the error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. He's set. Here it comes. Couple of men in scoring position. Here with none down. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-2. Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
1 gone here in the Boston third, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's in.
Ball one. Still only one out in the inning. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
All even now, 2 and 2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Trent.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell him.
A dive, but it's off his glove.
Now batting, the seventh.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Panic to his right. He has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on him. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 8, the Jays nothing. Brandon Drury will bat next. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
Outside.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. And the pitch.
Ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for 1. Back over to Moreland, and they get 2 out of it.
Next to the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Joe.
Settling in now, Joe Panic. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1 home. The bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Digging in to try it again, Mitch Moreland. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as the lead holds at 8-0. Bottom of the inning now, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Guerrero is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lourdes Gurriel. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
0-2 count, and the pitch. No runs, 2 hits, and 4 errors for these guys so far. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bradley is there, 2 gone, and no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Bo.
Stepping in, Bo Bichette, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. No runs, 2 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far tonight. Ripped down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Roll. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Bradley on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We played 4 full. The Red Sox are out in front 8-1. Digging in now, Alex Verdugo. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 99, Alex Verdugo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Hit well on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Chase Anderson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He waits. Now the pitch. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. To panic covering. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Jackie.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1. Two balls, no strikes.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-0 on the way. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Three balls and a strike now to Bradley. Kevin Pillar would be next. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Coming in is Hernandez, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
For the Jays.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Derek.
Now here's the pitch.
Fisher.
Derek Fisher is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Now here it comes. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Brandon Drury.
Now batting, Brandon Drury. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way.
0-1's the count.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Jansen hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner at first here, one man out. Hard ground ball to third. Pedroia on to Moreland, and they roll two to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's set to lead us off in the sixth inning.
Kevin Pillar.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now the 1-0. Into right field. That's a base hit.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
Rafael Devers will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch on its way.
Hey.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Here's Joe Panic. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Count is 2-1. Whoa, that's down.
Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Pedroia. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Fouled away. High in the air out towards shallow right. Verdugo will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So striding forward now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Hit back up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. It's still an 8-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Sam Gaviglio comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Sam Gaviglio.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Strike two.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Too low, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Ball one.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And this is taken outside for ball one. The 1-0. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bradley has a beat on this one. 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Striding forward now is the DH, Bo Bichette. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Rendell Grichuk. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Derek Fisher the next to bat, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. He's running. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A little 2-out lightning could turn into something big right here with the runner being in motion. Batter finds a knock, and now we got first and third and damage on the way.
In now, Brandon Drury. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Aye.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Ready with the 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping up now, Kevin Pillar. He singled his last time up. Now the pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Heath Hembree is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Heath Hembree.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Danny Jansen.
The catcher, number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Bradley comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, Joe Panik, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Panik behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hembree, a native of South Carolina. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he fouls this one off. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
This is foul right side. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Dustin Pedroia.
Thomas Pannone enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 45.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one. I got a ball, 1 strike. Yeah.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two.
Ball two.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Here it comes.
Thank you.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
So now to the plate, J.D. Martinez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. That's wide. 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel at short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. Last time through was a base hit. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And it's fouled away. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. So digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bradley is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Pilar. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job right there to hold up. Game could have been over. Gives himself another chance.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
8-1 is the final tonight. Both Sox led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Eduardo Rodriguez wins his third of the season. Trent Thornton was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 6 hits, and they committed 5 errors in the ball game. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.